Hello students, how are you all? You know what we are going to do in today's lesson? We are not going to study anything. Yes, be relaxed. In fact, we are going to revise all the things what we have studied up till now from the first week of July. I hope you remember what we studied in the first week of July. If you don't, so let's recall in our today's lesson. So, as you know, our paper from the board examination is usually divided into cross poetry sections in grammar and composition writing. So, exactly like this, whatever we have studied, it's divided in the same part. In the cross section, we have studied two of the chapters, the voice, caliph, and the professions. And the voice, caliph, and the professions, we are going to study what? MCQs and questions and answer. So, for solving MCQs and the question and answer, what you are to do, you are going to go through these chapters properly for solving the MCQs. Not only this, but you listen to the lecture which you have already in your storage. So, listen to the lecture of the voice, caliph, and the profession once again, so that you could attempt MCQs and question answers easily from there. My dear students, I would never suggest you to cram the given notes. Whatever the notes I have given you in your PDF file, I would never suggest you to cram all the notes to attempt your test or your board examination paper. I would like you to go through that. Because whatever the test we are going to have or we may have for the whole session, that will be conceptual based. And moving on to the poetry section. What? In the poetry section, we have learned two of the poems, the voice of the God and the little things. The voice of God and the little things we have done its question and answers. And don't forget the MCQs. Don't forget to solve the MCQs. How you are going to solve these MCQs? Again, go through all the poems properly, whatever the poems we have learned, and listen to the lecture carefully as well. And don't forget to memorize the things about the poet as well. The voice of God MCQs, and there are the question and answer as well. Question and answer, and there is one more new thing you will be attempting, that is reference to the context. Reference to the context will be given to you from the poem. You can be given any of the stanza from these poems and you are going to do the reference to the context. What is the pattern of the reference to the context? That is already explained to you and given to you in your PDF file. That PDF file will just help you to let you know the pattern of reference to the context. But you don't rely only on the PDF file. I would like you to understand the poem very well and try to write in your own words. Moving on to the grammar section. What we have learned in the grammar section, we have recently learned present simple tense, past simple tense, and future simple tense. What we are going to do related to these tenses, we are going to do the exercise and translation of these tenses. Exercise and translation. Translation and exercise. How we are going to have the exercise? Exercise you will have in your MCQs whenever you are going to have the MCQs in your board exams as well. As you know, MCQs are almost about for 15 marks. So you will have MCQs from the grammar exercises as well, from the tenses, and translations. There is the last or the second last question of the translation given by the end of the paper as well, about 5 to 10 marks, which you are going to attempt from the translation as well. Besides them, we have last but not the least the essay writing as well. If you people remember, in one of the video lesson, I told you how to write an essay. Yes, my dear student must clear the concept of how to write an essay. Before I have already given you essays on the given topics, but that is not important. You will have essay from the given topics as well in your board exams or in your test. That is why you can have topic on any of the topic write an essay on any of the topic. Therefore, you must be prepared to write an essay and write an essay in your own words. My Inner Life, My Country Pakistan, Pandemic, Muslims Unity, Problems of Karachi City. These essays we have attempted, but besides these essays, I would suggest you to prepare yourself to write an essay on any other topic. And in the last but not the least, I would like to tell you a very interesting thing, that is the online studies test. We may have online studies test that would be for about 30 marks. That would be for about 30 marks. In these online studies tests, you will have fill in the gaps, question and answer, translations, and refer to the context and essay writing as well. But let me clear, that's not important. I will give you the same topic to write an essay. I can give you related to these topics. I can give you some other topic as well. I can give you to write your opinion as well as a essay writing. So therefore, prepare yourself to write essay in your own words. The paper, this online studies test is going to be completely conceptual based. Therefore, prepare yourself to write the things in your own words. This was the last of our video. I hope you have revised the things very well. See you in the next lesson. Allah Hafiz, take care and all the best.